Hello, I'm Steven, and I am here today to tell you about the latest solar generator from Lion Energy, the Safari ME. Today in this video, we'll be going over all of the inputs and outputs, the design, the internals, what you can power, everything that you need to know with this unit from Lion Energy. First, we're going to talk about everything that you see here on the face of the Safari ME. This is your main power switch. Pushing it in will turn on the whole unit. The screen will light up. You'll see a battery indicator here showing how much capacity you have left in your battery. And also here you'll see a time to empty. This defaults to 99 hours and 59 minutes when nothing is plugged in and running on the unit. We'll also see some icons up here. Right now they're all off because none of the inputs or outputs are being used, but they will light up and you'll see that as we use these outputs. Now, by default, the screen is always on. However, holding the screen button for approximately 5 seconds will turn the screen off, and then a single press will allow you to toggle the screen off and on. Holding the screen button for another 5 seconds will lock the screen back into the on position. Now, the reason you might want to turn the screen off would be to either to conserve power, or if you are camping, for example, and the screen is very bright when it's dark, then you could turn the screen off so that the bright light wasn't in your face. So first, we're going to start over here on the left. You can push this button to turn on your 12 volt outputs, and you'll see the 12 volt icon turns on here. That's going to power up this cigarette lighter output and also this 12 volt Anderson output. Moving in this direction, you can turn this button on. You'll see this icon light up indicating that your USB outputs are now powered up. There are 2 standard type A USB outputs, each capable of doing 2.4 amps. There's a type C, which does PD 18 watt. That's going to be what makes your phone charge quickly. And then we have PD 60 watt. Many laptops can use this as well as fast charging phones or things like that. Over here, if you turn on this button, that turns on your AC outputs, and you'll see this icon lights up here. This is powered internally by a 2000 watt inverter, which is capable of doing 4000 watt peak. Now let's turn it around to the back. This is where the inputs to this unit are. The one that people will be familiar with is the AC cord, which is built into the back case here. This is where you would just plug it into the wall to charge normally. The main unit can charge in roughly an hour and a half just with this input. This is also where you'd have your solar charge input. You can plug your solar panels in here that once again have that Anderson connector. This is capable of roughly 600 watts of input. That will charge this unit once again in about an hour and a half. This connection is for an external battery pack sold separately to increase the capacity of your unit. This button here is a circuit breaker for the entire unit, so that if it ever trips due to overcurrent, this button here allows you to press and reset the circuit breaker. Now that we've turned the Safari ME around to the back, you can see the specifications section here. This goes through all of the specs that you need to know about the Safari ME. You can either pause the video now to look at those, or we'll have those listed in the description. Because of the lithium iron phosphate battery, you're getting increased capacity, more output, and faster charging times than comparable units on the market. The Safari ME measures 19 by 13 by 13 inches and weighs in at just over 45 pounds. In addition to the main Safari ME unit, you can also buy it with this expansion battery, the Lion Safari XP. This allows you to connect the expansion battery to the main unit and expand your battery capacity, going from just under 1 kilowatt hour with the main unit by itself to just under 3 kilowatt hours with both units connected together. The way that you connect is by using the built-in cord on the back of the expansion pack and plugging it in to the back of the Safari ME. When you want to disconnect it, you can push in on the yellow button and simply pull out. The Lion Safari ME can also be charged with solar. This is an example of the 100 watt 24 volt solar panel, which can be purchased separately or, like the expansion battery, bought together in a kit with the main unit. In order to connect the solar panel to the Safari ME, you simply connect the Anderson cords together, matching the black and the black together. You can connect up to 8 total panels together by connecting one panel to the next and then plugging the entire chain into the back of the unit. The MPPT charge controller does max out at 600 watts input. However, 8 panels may be needed to get a full 600 watts of charge in non-ideal solar conditions. The Safari ME is extremely versatile in the things that it allows you to power. It doesn't matter whether you're at a construction site and you need to run your saws and your power tools, whether you're outdoors on an adventure with your family or by yourself, or just any time that you need power or want the convenience of power, but don't want to be connected to the power cord and to the grid. We have been talking about the Lion Safari ME solar generator. This is powered by a lithium iron phosphate battery, which means more power for you, lighter weight, and the longevity. This is rated for 2,500 plus life cycles. It's extremely quiet to use. It doesn't produce any fumes. It is safe to use in a tent or indoors. I have one of these units. I enjoy using it frequently in outdoor and indoor activities. I use it every day. Thank you for watching, and we hope you'll enjoy your unit as well.